Welcome back, guys. Today we're doing another review. Today's review is a retro review of Hasbro's GI Joe Sargent Rock. This is a line that came out in 2002. It was, as mentioned, by Hasbro, and it was based on the 1960s vintage GI Joe line. Nothing to do exactly with it, but the figure itself, as you'll come to see, as well as the box art that you're currently looking at, is based on the 1964 GI Joe line. This is a figure that I actually recently acquired through a great friend from the Sideshow Freaks. Death Asylum sent this to me as a birthday present. Big shout out to you, buddy. Thank you very much. I've been eyeballing this piece in his collection for a long time, and he graciously sent it to me in a business transaction that we had. So as a throw-in for a birthday present. So big shout out to him. But going forward, the box art here, as you can see, is very reminiscent of the 1960s GI Joes. It's almost looks like a little wooden coffin, kind of wooden box. The art is phenomenal. See that classic artwork of Sargent Rock from the DC Comics. Just looks phenomenal. As you can see there, it gives you a list of the equipment included. We'll get into that. But just beautiful box art. You'll also see on the side here, shows you the other men from Easy Company, Sargent Rock's division. Bulldozer, Little Sure Shot, and you got Jackie Johnson and Wildman. They did produce those figures. They were made available. But this is the only one and the most important one that I have, as it is Sargent Rock. So moving along from the box, let's get into the figure itself. So as I said, it's based on that 1960s GI Joe format, which back in the day, the amount of articulation provided to a 12-inch action figure compared to even action figures, a lot of action figures today, is phenomenal. Pretty much can do almost anything. Couldn't tell you exactly how many points of articulation, but I'm guessing in around 20 to 25 points. So it's very good body, especially back in 1964. And they really went all out with this particular release. Anyone who's had any of the reproduction GI Joes or the original GI Joes, I do have the reproduction 1960s GI Joes, 70s Joes, and the uniforms were all pretty basic, as well as the boots and equipment. But if you'll take a look at this figure, they went the extra mile. You'll notice on the uniform, it has buttons on the sleeve, printed rank insignias, buttons up here. Very typically with any of these figures, you got a giant dog tag. This is actually a scaled dog tag on a metal chain. So that is definitely a very nice touch. They even went as far as giving him an undershirt. And when we get down to the boots, show you a very nice detail I didn't expect to see. They actually did do real laces towards the top here, and it's a rubber boot instead of the more common plastic molded boots. So very nice job on that. Uniform is nice, thick material. You even see it's got a rope tie here in the center of the jacket. Flag motif. And it's got this little label on there, which I think I'm going to be leaving on the figure. And now we're going to get into the head sculpt itself. Comes with this very nice helmet with the rank insignia, which is a trademark pretty much of Sargent Rock. And then taking that off, you're presented with this very nice head sculpt. It's a unique head sculpt for Sargent Rock. It's got a bit of a 5 o'clock shadow going on. Got his teeth showing. Got a two-tone paint job. You'll see it's got like a blonde with a brown wash into it to bring out the detail. So, like I said, anyone familiar with the reproduction 60s Joes or the originals will know that these are a lot of extra added on features that you wouldn't see on a typical release from Hasbro. So it's nice to see that they put a lot of extra love into the figure. It's an excellent reproduction of Sargent Rock. A very awesome collectible, and he does come with some accessories. Comes with a bandolier of bullets. What's nice about this, you can see it's very flexible, hangs very naturally. It's got all the painted detail. Tips of the bullets painted separate from the rear of the bullet. And that could be clipped around the figure, and he can wear that as bandolier. And then he also comes with very nice Thompson submachine gun. It's got a cloth strap, removable clip. Very nice touch. Goes in on that very tight fit. You don't have to worry about that falling out. Even take a notice here, it's actually got the painted wood grain. Very nicely done. So a lot of care and effort was put into this line, and it really shows. Very nice figure, very cool soldier representation of Sargent Rock by Hasbro. You could find these, they pop up sporadically on eBay. Couldn't tell you the pricing. Like I said, this was a gift, but if you're looking for something in your retro collection, you're a GI Joe fan, and you're a fan of Sargent Rock, this is an amazing piece to have. Came out great. Again, big shout out to Death Asylum from the Sideshow Freaks Forum. Thanks very much, buddy. Greatly appreciate this. And to you viewers, thanks as always for watching and commenting. Until next time.